Now, cells taken from animals produced to become lab-grown meat. Now, lab-grown meat, yes, it's exactly what I am saying. It's one of these new concepts from the agriculture industry. But now, interestingly enough, the biggest issue for the manufacturers is how to market this new breed. We're using this about meat we eat, breed of protein. Well, RT correspondent Natasha Sweatte in LA explains why.
It's not exactly meatless because it comes from animals, but animals don't have to die in the process. So what do you call it? Well, it's an issue plaguing these health-conscious companies, and they're hoping to figure it all out sometime next year. It's a dream for vegans who miss real meat but don't want to harm animals. But knowing something is processed in a lab may also turn off some consumers. So companies like The Good Food and New Harvest want to get the marketing just right before introducing this new concept into the food chain. This so-called meat is grown from actual animal cells into fat and muscle tissue. This in turn is said to produce real meat without killing an animal. And the process reportedly leaves a smaller environmental footprint than the traditional way of breeding animals for food. When the mere concept was introduced in London back in 2013, lab-grown meat dominated the headlines. But according to producers, in the future, it won't be grown in a lab. Instead, it'll be standard food processing facilities. So what are they supposed to call it? Well, the term clean meat caught a little bit of momentum, but in 2018 was pushed aside for cultivated meat. And it's actually making noise among various producers. Here you can see in a tweet, there's a little bit of back and forth regarding whether cultivated or cell-based is the better choice. A 2017 article published in the journal Public Understanding of Science explains how the first public event unveiling cell-cultured meat in London occurred. That also includes the terms given to the media about this cultured burger. Now, industry insiders say the terms given to the media in 2020 about what to call this in vitro meat will have a lasting impact on whether or not consumers will take interest in adding it into their diets. In Los Angeles, Natasha Sweatte, RT.
It's hard to clear through the debris and get right down to the nitty-gritty that is real news. New details are coming to light in the case of Jeffrey Epstein as more
spread between the 2-year Treasury yield and the 10-year Treasury yield.
Several hundred students are staging a sit-in.
The Amazon rainforest, and the blame game is underway. It's time for RT America. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button.